Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Phobos with BronzeLeagueGaming here, bringing you another 2v2 replay. Let's go ahead and get started with this. On Team 1, I think this is Team 1, we have STaBDaWhale as the red Zerg player here, and then we have his teammate STaBNIddhog. I'm just going to call him STaBNI because that's a lot easier, and this I'm going to call him Whale, because that's a lot easier too. Their opponents, we have the purple Terran DeathFrost and his teammate mystifier. Both are playing Terran, so they're already at a kind of a disadvantage because they have a single race combination versus a two race combination, and that just creates more options and opportunities for this two race combination. We do have that frontal wall going down already. Both players are building from the outside in. Looks like STaBDaWhale is going after that 10 pool, and STaBNI is alright, I'll chill back here with my pylon and probe. Both players just kind of grabbing SCVs at this point. We do have that spawning pool down at the 10 supply count for STaBDaWhale. No production buildings here for STaBNIddhog, whatever, Teal, and we do have the gateway in the back of the base with the frontal wall off going here because of the Terran. This will be fairly effective actually, because both players can just raise and lower their own respective bunker to get their troops in and out. But with these units coming in from the back, that's going to be kind of a problem. Do have this Overlord scouting, does provide a little more information. Do see that first refinery going down at the proper time. A little bit late, to be honest with you, but nothing critical. Same thing over here, a little bit of delayed refinery. Nothing wrong with that. That second refinery goes up pretty quickly though. Both racks, well, the first racks is done, second racks is done. No orbital command yet though. First gateway is done. Second gateway is on the way out. This is promising to be very bad for these two. Neither one, what's his name? DeathFrost here. Yeah, DeathFrost has his first marine and finally decides to scout this back platform. Does see the pylon though. So this could go down pretty quickly if he fails to get that zealot out in time. This probe's kind of freaking out. We can see moving to the back here. He needs to drop another one. There it goes. Another marine here to reinforce that front one. Nothing at the front except for that SCV though, so the front is going to be pretty susceptible to this these things right here. That marine needs to get in on this action pretty quick though. There we go. See him countering attacking. Do have that orbital command up for Teal now. Zergling speed is on the way out, as well as that first zealot. Almost done there. Second zealot's almost done. First one's out. Takes that one apart pretty quickly and manages to finish off. That's a total of 3 marines for him now. He's doing quite a nice job holding his own. No orbital command yet for purple though. That's actually going to hold him back quite a bit. He needs to get access to those mules. He's going to start needing to spend a lot in defense here. Almost down. That he's losing a lot of Zerglings, but that he almost brought that down. If he can get his teammate to bring in those zealots, this is going to be very, very hard to hold for Teal and purple here at the front. So far they're doing a very good job just because they have this wall. Do have a sizable chunk of zealots coming up now. This is going to prove pretty detrimental for Teal as these zealots move into their mineral line. Looks pretty aggressive. He's forced to pull all the SCVs off the probe. Really has no choice. Going to try and bring them to the front wall where they can both defend the SCVs and the Zerglings. Have a ton of Zerglings streaming in though. Not very many defenses there either. Looks like the SCVs decide to go on the offensive, but they are getting cut down really quick here. Does lose a zealot though before the SCVs are forced to retreat. Nice kiting action going down from purple, trying to lead him into that bunker. Another zealot goes down. He needs to actually get those zealots out of there. They're not going to survive against that. More zealots warping in the back. That front wall is down, though. We do have zerglings in the base. This looks like it may be a lost cause. They need to get another supply depot up right now. A supply depot, bunker, something to hold that line. I would actually put a bunker right there. It makes it a little harder to get in and out of the base, but at this point you're just trying to survive. And you can hide in a bunker, make this area much more survivable. You do have those zealots just moving around. They're not nearly as fast as these speedlings, but they hit a lot harder. You do have that marine moving in. He's not sure what he's going to do with just Biome's Lonesome. Gets torn down pretty quickly. Continued mining going on in the back here, but he's not going to be able to hold off both players by himself. These SCVs are getting shredded by those zerglings and get kind of sandwiched by that marine. We do see Blue force to lift off one of his factories. Not enough forces to repel any kind of attack, so he's trying to save the building. Tries to drop a tech lab. Very interesting choice in my opinion. I would have actually gone for a Hellion reactor if I were to go for a tech lab at all, but at this point I would have just tried to pump out a couple Hellions and kite the zerglings. Let Purple worry about the zealots here, and then try and mop up those zerglings and get this wall rebuilt. Looks like this barracks is burning down. That bunker has gone down now. Not enough to hold this force here. Purple's turn to get just torn apart now. Both these barracks are going down really quickly. SCVs are pulled off the line, but there's way too many fighting forces for those SCVs to be very effective. Another couple Marines move in, but just not enough. Do have this orbital command down here, tried to sneak away, but it did get caught by these lings. That mule is going to go down here. Pretty heavy loss, actually, even though they don't cost anything. Looks like one bunker is down. One barracks is down. Blue has vacated the base. Purple leaves the game, and then Blue leaves the game. So, STaBDaWhale, and let me take another jab at this guy's name. STaBNIddhog, I think. Sorry if I totally butchered that. Have taken this game quite handily. Very, very effective tactic here. I really like the strategy in keeping them distracted here at the front wall with the zerglings while pushing zealots here in the back. Very effective, if a little risky. If this had been scouted a little bit earlier, that pylon would have gone down before that zealot could have gotten out, and that would have been kind of the end of that. But either way, it worked out for the best. Once again, I'm Phobos. If you want us to cast one of your games, send it to BronzeLeaguePerspective@hotmail.com. We'll get it cast and get it up for you. Thanks, and this is Phobos tuning out.